offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. He doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. He's up to stop that play with Jahdae Barron.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Okay,
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. This is pulled in by Nicole Hardman. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Browns first down. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. He dodged the tackle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'd really break the backs of a defense.
Escapes a defender. By a man, he's in the clear. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that one.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. And a field goal try coming up shortly from the Browns. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they get 3 on their first series. Look to build on that in the drives ahead.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Listen, this guy's reputation certainly precedes him in any game he's on the field, but it doesn't always keep QBs away from challenging him, especially early. But you know what will deter quarterbacks? Results, and those are the results he's looking for.
All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a 3rd pass now here. On third down, here's Nix. This is Ingram looking left side. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. Fourth down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. Going for it on fourth. Nix. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Sanders going to throw here on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
They send the tight end in motion. To the air on first down. Sanders. And that one falls incomplete. Oh, would have been a great catch. That was a great effort. That brings up second down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Quarterback with his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go.
Third and long, they're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for him.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. It looks like they give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Shotgun snap to Nix. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it's going to be first down Denver. We've set it down from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
1st and 10, give to Harris. Got him a good handful there as it brings up second down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
This is Harris on second down. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Going to the ground again on first. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Second down here, another get to Harris. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Now Nick's on 3rd down. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. Here we go on 4th, Nix. He gets it to Rice. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos reach pay dirt. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos take the lead on that successful kick. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Here's Shutkins to begin the drive. Well, a lot of effort there, partly, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
70 Lions. 19 Lions. 70 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Working out of the gun. Sanders. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Browns 1st down. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
19. Here we go. Here we go. Ready. Go. Cougar 19. 18. Pioneer. Dragon 60.
Throwing again here, Sanders. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jonte Barron has it. And the Broncos take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
He gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. That was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Harris once more. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-6 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They still have 5 to go here, third down. To throw, here's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. They're going to try to throw for it. This interception is also dropped, but they're still going to take possession as the incomplete pass forces a turnover on downs here.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
46-yard line.
Come on.
From the gun, Judkins.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Cup 19. Let's go now. Cup 19 Cardinals. Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60.
Here's Sanders now. He's throwing deep to the left side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. The LSU rookie with the pick. That deficit, and that's nothing, bro. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Sometimes I just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Bombers.
Here's Nix. Lobs this deep down the middle. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Taken right at the 40. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
At their own 49-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Judkins out the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
pass run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Let's go.
They've got a man in motion.
Cougar 19. Ready, right?
Play action, Sanders. That's complete, David Njoku. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. The both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action looks beautiful. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
That is your old-school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Oh, he got hit as he was flowing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Got it. Ready.
It's second and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Third and short here, Sanders. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. And send him over right. On first down, here's Sanders. He throws a bullet deep to... And oh, he got it! Interception! Pat Surtain has it! And the Broncos getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one is probably the most costly.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
He's right near that first down marker as the stop is made at the 48.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
It's a third down, give to Harvey. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Captain.
Going for it on fourth, Nix. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully, and now they turn it over on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Come on.
Back to the air here on second. Sanders. Called in by Njoku, left side. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throw here, third down. He's got it over the middle. Oh, he loses the football. But the Browns got this one back, so they luckily hang on to possession.
13 yards on the play.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready, steady.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Here we go.
Again to throw on 2nd. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's a Browns 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. He goes down. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. Back to throw. Here's Sanders. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they've taken back the lead.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range. He's delivering.
So a rarity for anyone playing penalty bingo. It's a kickoff out of bounds and some great field position starting out. So 1st down from the 41. A handoff for Harris, running right. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Nix. This is Ingram looking the left side. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Nix now on 1st and 10. He's going to be caught by his running back, Harris. And he's forced down bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nix quick out wide, complete. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They'll throw it again. Nix. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get some late points and the lead. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos jump in front now by 5. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. To the air on first down, Sanders. Throwing the out route complete. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. First and 10 now from the 46. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Ready.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Working out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Escapes the pocket. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Browns are lined up to punt. On for the return is Bryant. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt finds deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call the give right up the middle. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Going to Harris to start the half. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and got a nice little gain on the ground.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Play action with Nix. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. All the way, touchdown Denver! The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Broncos push the lead up to 12. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Sanders setting the pass. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Going again here, Sanders. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Sanders now on 3rd down. Almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
That's grabbed at the 10. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Nix from the gun. This is Sutton working the right side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. They'll try to run it with Harris. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Lone man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to him. Has some daylight through the 40. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Harris gets it on the counter. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Another run with Harris here on 1st. We'll cobble together a yard there. And it's Carson Schlesinger who got over there for the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Give Got Harvey here from the pistol. Now that's not what the offense style is. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Browns rolling out 6 DBs, third down. Here he goes, third and long. Outright, and Ingram makes the ground. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. And this will force them to start inside the 20. And that punt heads out about the 15-yard line.
15-yard line.
Ready.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18, 5 in. Ready.
Here's Sanders now. Connects on the crosser. And they'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Working quickly here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2. At the 23-yard line.
Working now from the gun. They sure gave us all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be third down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. He's going to throw it again. Finds a seam down the middle. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you can depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
And he's tackled for a short gain.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. They were Johnny on the spot.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Sticking to the air here. We're going to go screen pass for Judkins. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
All set to go now from the 35.
Ready. Pass the 60.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. 19. Ready.
They are throwing it again. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
14 yards.
Dragon 60.
It's third down. 3rd and long.
Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Absolutely fires this one right side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Broncos are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his career interception.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Nicks off the play action. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
2nd down, give to Harvey. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
3rd and long for Nicks. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the 1st down. Punting muted out now. They could really use a good one here. Collects this at the 35. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
At their own 37-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here.
On the set.
Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23. Here's the backup. First throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Hey, Crash. Crash all 80. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
3rd and long here for Sanders. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. 2 in a row now have slipped away. The Browns are lining up to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Is this clean at the 30? He gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. From the gun, they go with Harris. So we're through 3 here. The Broncos have the football, Brock, and with that lead, might have a win in just a little while, too. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Shotgun snap to Nicks. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for no gain. Offense to the line fast.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 13.
Nicks from the gun on 3rd down. Will finds his back. Harvey. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Running behind center with Harris. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Browns 43-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 28. Gain of 15 there. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
15 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 28.
Now Nix. By Pat Bryant. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Giving this to Harvey. And he's out of bounds after a gain of about 8. So a nice pickup there. Second and 2.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos have likely locked up the win right there. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point locked, it just deflates. You feel like the whole sideline gets deflated, but I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams, and you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is, so making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. Sanders going to throw here on first. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Big strike downfield to Judy. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
To the air on first down, Sanders. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be second and 9.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Play action with Nix. That ball is loose. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. Because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up second and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 41.
Staying on the ground with Harris. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
Here he is on third and short. He's got Sutton complete. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he will not score, but the effort takes him down to the 5.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
They'll run here. It's Harvey. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Here's Nix. He's got it. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
They'll run with Harris. And he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Najee Harris, the touchdown.
The kicker on for the extra point.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos continue piling on to this lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Play action, Sanders. Caught out left. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. He's on the end route. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I may love watching a great throw, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 5 on that carry, bring it up 2nd and 5.
Ready.
Harris once more. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they drop him after just a yard, 2nd down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Kill. Ready. Ready. Hot.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
3-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos on the favorable end of this blowout. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Now an inside handoff to Harris. This is close, but does not get that first. They're going to be left with a 4th and short.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a groove, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Here's Harris. He's stopped at the 31-yard line. That was a big 3-yard gain because instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him the 1st.
That is an old-school battle you simply love to see. An offense that close to a 1st down, a defense that knows there's a run headed its way. It's a battle of wills. It's the offense that gets it done this time.
Here's a look for Nix. Lining up to take a knee on second down. Nick's getting to stretch his legs a little bit here.